The way I always described Anthony, and the way I describe him still, was that he was humble, yet still managed to be larger than life. That humility was on exhibit every time he tried to leave a ballpark or an arena and would find people whose photograph he wanted to take, ask perfect strangers for their emails or their addresses, and a day later or a week later, they would receive the most extraordinary pictures. And the same thing was true with superstar athletes who don't always trust journalists, whether they have cameras around their necks or have notebooks in their hands. Yet they all trusted Anthony. They knew he would never make him look bad. And the work that he left behind is the real gift, one that will last forever.
After every Super Bowl, Anthony and I would meet in Port St. Lucie, and we'd send early stories back north about the Mets. His pictures, his works of art, made my stories that much more interesting, and they came to life. Miss Anthony, it was an honor to work with you.
I'll tell you a story. I was covering spring training in Port St. Lucie, Mets spring training, and my oldest friends, guys I had known for over 40 years, had come to spring training. And unbeknownst to me, I had gone out to center field to say hi to them on the berm in center field, and Anthony began to take pictures of us. He was doing his job. He never told me he was doing this. And he said, gather your friends. You'll want me to take pictures and you'll remember it forever. And sure enough, he gathered us and he took these great pictures that I have of me and my buddies from when I was growing up. He was just really not only talented what he did, but a beautiful person.
My friend Anthony was a wonderfully gifted photographer, a brilliant photographer. He captured some of the most iconic moments in New York sports history. But when I think of Anthony at Citi Field, sitting in the photo box, I think of him interacting with the fans, actually. He used to love talking with the fans. He would turn around and have the whole first and second row behind him laughing, and they were enjoying like the game and him and the whole experience. That's what I remember about Anthony. Him, the person, Anthony, the person. The photo box will never be the same without him.
You know, one of the things that stands out to me is Anthony was obviously a photographer, and photography was a hobby of mine, and I began taking my camera many years ago to Met spring training. And Anthony used to joke all the time that reporters taking pictures were gonna put him out of business. And yet, Anthony would see me taking pictures and he would come over and he would give me tips and he would show me what I was doing wrong and what I was doing right and how I could become a better photographer. So, getting to know Anthony over the years in that way was just such a rewarding experience, and I know we were all devastated at his loss.
My favorite memory goes back to 2017 when Anthony convinced Yoenis Cespedes to let him and me visit Yoenis on his ranch in Vero Beach, Florida, and write a story. And just the trust that Yoenis had in Anthony to make the story great, just to me underline what a tremendous photographer Anthony was and what a remarkable person.
Anthony Causi was a giant in his field. He was tenacious yet tender and a terrific sports photographer. He truly was part of the fabric of the New York sports scene. You know, it's one thing to be nice to people. It's much more difficult to be kind. Anthony was kind, and along the way, treated every photograph as though it was a masterpiece. I will love you forever, Causi.